What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here. In this video, I talk about my number one hack and tool that I use in order to basically make it free to shop. It's my favorite tool to use for Amazon Influencer. It's one that you absolutely have to get familiar with, and the only one that I rely on to run my entire business. So I'm super fired up to show this to you. I hope you're fired up. Let's do this. Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna talk about how I got this what I consider inexpensive tool to help me find the right products to shop for so that I can strategically make more money through Amazon Influencer. So I know that was a mouthful, but I'm gonna try to dumb it down as much as I can because God knows I need that. But first, let me just remind you that in case you have not gotten into the best side hustle on the planet, that is Amazon Influencer, my email is below. Send me an email. I'll be more than happy to send you my guide and where I've collected thousands and thousands of pieces of data that will show you what you've got to do in order to get in. It's worked for dozens and dozens of people, and it will work for you too. But let's talk about this sexy ass new tool that I've got that will pretty much tell me what I need to buy, and I'll get my money back at some point for buying that product, because then I'm gonna make an influencer video for it and it's gonna make me a boatload of cash. So how do I do that? Well, I do that by using this tool called Lowest Hanging Fruit. And before I do go on, my affiliate link for this tool is below, but as you're gonna see in this video, it is the most useful tool that I found for all of Influencer. It's the only tool that I need to help me make wise choices on what I buy. And yeah, I did say I buy things purposely because I plan to make money from them by using them on influencer videos. So let's just put a scenario out there. Right now, I'm starting to do TikTok. I've done TikTok in the past and I got banned. That's an entirely different story of why I got banned, but I've had a lot of people get banned that I helped with their TikTok. And that was primarily because, as you guys saw, I've done OnlyFans management before. And so that got us banned dozens and dozens of times, probably in the hundreds range, but that's all right. I learned a lot of great information. So now I'm gonna start my own personal TikTok. So I'm gonna need to stage something because, as you can see, like I've got a really exciting, I know on MTV they say, oh, this is where the magic happens, but unfortunately there's not much magic happening back there. As you can see, my bed's always made. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and talk about what we're gonna need and break it down. So this is for a TikTok channel that I need some backdrop. And so we're gonna need three main things that I'm gonna try and search on one category. Now, there's a couple categories that I see that that's not in here. One is musical instruments, so I'm not gonna find one thing, but most of the rest of them are in tools and home improvement, surprisingly enough. So I'm gonna jump into that particular category and then wait till this data pops up. Now that I have this data, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna filter this out. I don't even need to put a video count here in this case because we might get too few things. So let's just go ahead and see what is available, and then we'll add the video count later. So we're gonna base this on a filter. We're gonna put title contains and then whatever value I'm looking for. So the first thing that I'm looking for is a phone panel. So we're gonna see if they have the phone panels here, and they sure in fact have one of them. These 1808, that's kind of high. Let's take a look at what this thing is here. 1808 is like really ridiculously high. I think that was just an error on their part. So this is a 2-pack. They are 16 by 12 by 1.8. So they're pretty big. So I would have to measure, like I've got an area picked out. I would have to measure how many of these I would need. But realistically speaking, let's see if these still come up. If they still come up, if I put in the video count filters in here, I'm just kind of curious. Let's put that up. They might not even come up. So typically these acoustic phone panels are available in the group that is musical instruments, but it doesn't come up. So these could not even count. There's a possibility they don't even count. And the reason that I'm saying that is when I look at these, there are no videos over here. There's just one video, and that is the brand. So there's a chance that these won't even count. So that's one of the possibilities that's happening here. So I wouldn't buy that. I would obviously do this same exercise that I'm doing when I'm in the right category, but I'm not. So I wouldn't do these at all. I'd put these aside and just buy whatever the heck I thought looked good based off of some of the listings. So let's go to the next thing. The next thing that we're gonna look for is we're gonna look for LED strip lights, but I'm just gonna put LED. So I'm going where title equals LED and seeing what pops up. And here's some LED strip lights right here. Now, We could be facing the same thing. So let's go ahead and group these by subcategory. So put them nice and neat all together. And now that we see a bunch of them here, let's go ahead and further now add the condition of video count. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to pick video count, and then I'm going to put greater than or equal to 2. And then I'll go ahead and put over here, add condition again, another video count, video condition where it's less than or equal to 5. And let's see if any strip lights come up. Yeah, there's still strip lights. So basically all I'm going to do is, you'll notice these are pretty expensive, which is fine. I don't have a problem because, again, by me investing in this, I'm investing in my influencer business, and I'm also investing in a TikTok business. So I'm fine with going with one of these sets. So I'm going to go ahead and open all these up and then further investigate like which one I might actually like to buy. And we'll notice these are just meant for like backdrop. They'll make the background bright and colorful. The rest of them all here are LED bulbs. I was going to say LED bugs. Flameless candles, neon lights, kitchen. Let's see what these look like. These are. We'll open those up too. And headlamps, striking lamps, handheld flashlights, string lights, kitchen. So there's a lot of things. These are Halloween string lights for kitchen, novelty lighting. And all right, we got plenty open up here, and we can start looking at all these to see what they have. So this is the first one. I believe this is for the foam panels, so we don't want that. We'll X that out. And here's the first set. These are $19.99, but they still have the opportunity. These are a great one. Like right here, these are fantastic. So 130 strip lights. These are 200 feet of strip lights. Here we've got strip lights at $18.99. This one's $19.99. So really a lot of strip lights. These are kind of like lettered out ones. These are different kind of lights. So a lot of different choices. I would go through these and figure out which ones do I want, right? But all in all, we've got plenty of choices in this category. This is the tools and home improvement. A lot that popped up, a lot that are worth looking at. So let's go to the last and final thing that I have listed here. That is, what about just a neon sign? Instead of going with the lighting, let's just look at a neon sign. So I'm going to close all these out, and then we're going to go ahead and refine this search. We can basically throw these two away, and we can go back to title contains. Let's just go with neon and see what pops up. Now we got neon. We'll see that there's a couple different things with neon vests, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and filter these by video count and see if anything pops up. There's a possibility that nothing's going to pop up, right? It could just be that there's no availability in the category. So we're going to go greater than or equal to 2, and we're going to add one more condition. We're going to add another video count, less than or equal to 5. And so let's see what pops up now. We've got these subcategorized. There's a lot that are safety vests. I suppose that's for workers or people that are out late at night. And I don't see any signs at all. So let's go ahead and remove these and see what happens if we just put neon sign. Here we got 3 neon signs. And these, I'm guessing that, let's take a look at what they have in terms of video counts. This one has 6 right here. So this one's already full. Let's take a look at what this one looks like. This one has a full amount of videos. So yeah, it has 6 videos. And this is just a sign that's $56.99. It's a custom-made LED sign. And so people are just posting it on here, posting their videos on here. And this one, you can make a video for it, but there's already 6 people that have the videos on here. So if we take a look at this, we will see what there is. I just saw the, it's this one right here. And let's take a look at, there's 3 from the brand, 3 related videos, and you can see a ton of these customer review videos. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these. So 10 of the customer review videos. So it would be pretty impossible to get into this one. And so I probably wouldn't recommend it. I would just go about and pick whichever sign I want. But all in all, whenever you're making a buying decision, particularly if it's going to be one that's going to take a lot of money out of your pocket, you might as well use influencer as a way to get your money back for that investment, especially when it comes to business. So again, I just want to remind everybody, my email is below in case you have not gotten into influencer and you need the data in order to back up how to go about and do it. That is below. Other than that, questions and comments go below. I always personally answer those, and I'll see you guys next time.